Well, I guess it'd be about time to get this warmed up and going. Do 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 do. Oh, now, how be this get to working again?
Press the button.
Which
no,
button?
No, not that one.
Not this
the
button.
left.
That one.
No, your other left.
This other one.
Oh,
Which one are you talking about?
I meant the right. No,
What-
but
what
not
are you-
that big red one.
The-
The
this
other
way.
red button.
Not-
Just not the big, happy, shiny one.
You mean the one I just pushed?
Yes, for crying out
Oh,
loud. You
right.
don't know what you're doing.
I know perfectly well what I'm doing.
Not that button. Oh, for crying out loud. You just sit here on your patootie. You play
Well,
with your buttons. I go make coffee.
You do that, but don't slam the door. Well, here it be, another day, another dollar. At least that's what they be saying to me, and that's what they be saying. We be needing to start be making some dollars, and we'll be doing that soon enough. If our lazy crew had gotten around to doing that which they had done, we'd have had one, if not two, different sponsors ready. But they didn't have all of the production values completed. So we're still dealing with vintage commercials. But soon be enough, we'll be having real sponsors. And that will be a truly thing of wondrous beauties. Aye. We just got to get a few of them lazy brutes to be... how should I be putting it? Getting along a little faster, or taking long walks off a short plank, and then giving the old octopus a hug. Aye, that just a wonderful picture in your head. And little Molly, she not be here right now. She had to go off to a funeral, but we shall see if she... Well, actually, she said she was bored, and some friends of hers had a funeral they were attending, and so she decided to go along for entertainment value. That's me girl, always finding fun where the funerals begin. Putting the fun... How did they be putting it? Put the fun back in the funeral. And then the whole week, hi, and frustration, and a bit more frustration. Things just hadn't been working right. Even the... What is it, Doctor? Oh, the stove in the galley. It's not working. Well, that was a good thing. And so we had to bring foods in from other subjects. But it truly be frustrating. But the cold has been putting a damper on many things. And so we're looking forward to a little bit of spring around here. But fear not. I think we've got something that'll warm things up. And with that, we'll be starting off with Harry Nilsson's coconut. Put the lime in the coconut. I do want to say, welcome back, me mateys, welcome back. We got great and grand things for ye. And we also need to remember... what are we remembering? Oh yes, we be remembering that yesterday be National DJ Day. And that today is when it truly should be National DJ Day. Today is the birthday of, and we want to remember that, of good old Wolfman Jack. He passed and left us so many years ago, but he gave such a great and wonderful performance. And so, with that, let us think about Wolfman Jack, and we'll have something come up that might be little Wolfman-y. But let us not be thinking too far ahead. Let's go right to Harry Nilsson's coconut and think about warmer times and happier subjects. Welcome back, me mateys. Welcome back. Welcome to the Pottercast that we have here. And I hope you're having yourself a grand old time. And don't be forgetting to get them our calls in. 323-HEAVE-HO. You can also be texting there. I don't know be having to read the text, but you can be texting there, and and we have the Book of Face. I be babbling on long enough. Let us get rid of lime and coconuts and figure out how it all goes together.
Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for the time. His sister had another one, she paid it for the lime. She put the lime in the coconut, she drank and poured up. She put the lime in the coconut, she drank 'em, poured up. She put the lime in the coconut. She drank 'em, poured up. She put the lime in the coconut. She called the doctor, woke him up and said, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, Doctor, to relieve this bellyache. I said, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, Doctor, to relieve this bellyache. Now let me get this straight. Put the lime in the coconut. You drank 'em, poured up. Put the lime in the coconut. You drank 'em, poured up. Put the lime in the coconut. You drank 'em, poured up. Put the lime in the coconut. You called the doctor, woke him up, said, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, Doctor, to relieve this bellyache. I said, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, Doctor, to relieve this bellyache. You put the lime in the coconut. You drink 'em both together. Put the lime in the coconut and you feel better. Put the lime in the coconut. Drink 'em poured up. Put the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning. Ooh, 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 Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for the dime. His sister had another one, she paid it for the lime. She put the lime in the coconut, she drank and poured up. And put the lime in the coconut, she called it Dr. Coconut. She said, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, Doctor, to relieve this bellyache. I said, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I said, Doctor, now let me get this straight. You put the lime in the coconut, you drink 'em, poured up. Put the lime in the coconut, you drink 'em, poured up. Put a lime in the coconut, you drink 'em, poured up. Put the lime in the coconut, you're such a silly woman. Put a lime in the coconut and drink 'em both together. Put the lime in the coconut, then you feel better. Put the lime in the coconut, drink 'em both down. Put the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning. Woo, ain't there nothing you can take? I say, woo, to relieve your bellyache. You say, well, woo, ain't there nothing I can take? I say, woo, to relieve your bellyache. You say, yeah, ain't there nothing I can take? I say, woo, to relieve his bellyache. I say, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I say, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I say, Doctor, ain't there nothing I can take? I say, Doctor, you're such a silly woman. Put the lime in the coconut and drink 'em both together. Put the lime in the coconut and you feel better. Put the lime in the coconut, drink 'em both up. Put the lime in the coconut and call me in the morning. Yes, you call me in the morning. If you call me in the morning, I'll tell you what to do. If you call me in the morning, I'll tell you what to do. If you call me in the morning, I'll tell you what to do. If you call me in the morning, I'll tell you what to do. And if you call me in the
Who at the door?
That was the dinner bell singing their hit Who at the Door. And I am the Wolf Man. Definitely put the Ramalama in the ding dong. Oh! All right now. The Wolfman gotta tend to some business, but I'll be back in 5 with some full moon tunes that'll make your bobby socks do loop-de-loos. Keep on howling, baby. Oh!
Hey!
I hear you. The Wolfman gonna be with you in 1 sweet second. He keep his hands on.
What's up?
Well, howdy do and do to how, young man. What can the Wolfman play for you tonight?
Actually, I'd just like to talk to you.
Well, you can flap your lips at me for the next 4 minutes and 30 seconds. But after that, the Wolfman gotta howl. Oh, lay it on me, baby.
Look, how's it going, Wolfman?
Oh, the Wolfman's feeling fine. The Wolfman's towing the line. The Wolfman's always ready to shine. Oh!
Great, I'm glad you're in a good mood.
Now, the Wolfman's wolf sense is telling him you got something on your mind.
Well,
Let it out, brother. The Wolfman's got you covered.
okay. I guess it's just the whole Wolfman thing. It's...
Whoa, you sound like you got 10 tons of trouble in a 5-ton box. So why don't you cop a squat? Tell me all about it. 'Cause Dr. Wolfman is in the house.
Okay.
And he's ready to give you an injection of rock and roll that will cure your soul. Oh, yeah, baby.
My only problem is... you.
Is that right?
I mean, you're up all night screaming and howling and playing these goofy old records.
Now you just hold on one shooby-doo moment.
Whoa.
You can say what you want to about the Wolfman, but these goofy old records are the most sensational sounds ever laid down on vinyl. This is the holy music of the Church of Rock and Roll, and I'm the preacher, baby. Amen and oh! Don't you ever say that again, or the Wolfman gon' get you.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. You're not the Wolfman.
Not the Wolfman. Listen up, baby. If I'm not the Wolfman, then James Brown ain't the hardest working man in show business.
Yeah, why don't you, sir?
Here we go.
That's right. I am without a doubt the Wolfman, baby. And this is the Midnight Special.
Wolfman Jack died about 10 years ago, so...
Oh, okay.
He did.
I suppose the next thing you gonna tell me is my microphone ain't plugged in.
That's not even a microphone. It's a can of antiperspirant.
Well, the Wolfman needs a little antiperspirant 'cause there's a full moon tonight. The Wolfman gonna be perspiring, conspiring, and inspiring till the cows come home and the roosters start crowing. Oh, help me, baby.
Look, I know it was traumatic when your boss found those gay porn pictures on your computer and fired you.
Hey.
But that was 2 years ago. You have to move on.
The Wolfman gotta be moving on and grooving on in 45 wolf seconds. So if you got a request, you best lay it on the Wolfman right now. If not, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. Unless you got a sandwich, baby.
Okay, I have a request. Not to call you Wolfman anymore.
Then what you gonna call the Wolfman, baby?
I want to call you what everyone else calls their father. Dad.
Wow. Time's up, Buster Brown. The Wolfman is back on the air, and he's gotta start this party with the Pocket Watches and their new hit, Tick Tock, It's Time to Rock.
You know, I think Mom might come home if you just call and talk to her.
Wing wang and a ding dang bong stomp do. Oh, it is good to be the Wolfman.
All right, forget about it. I'll go downstairs and make you your stupid roast beef sandwich.
Now you're talking, baby. And you know the Wolfman like his meat very rare with no mayo.
You need help?
Oh, full moon.
I, RP Antum Sadler with the Wolfman. I said we tried to get something in there that, to kind of tip our hats that to a nice cannon shot off to the Wolfman. I think he would have truly appreciated that from all the things that I seen and had a good sense of humor. Now we be going to another subject of controversy for many. Football. That's right, football. Bill Cosby tells us all about the football. I truly do not understand this. To me, it ain't quite right. You put on a helmet, you run back and forth. There's no swords, there's no pikes, there's no belaying pins, as we heard about last week when dealing with the large clams. Maybe we should put in giant clams on the field. That might truly make it a game.
Then we get into sports.
Stay in there, my coach would say. Stay in there on that football field. When that man comes at you, don't run away from him. Hit him. Can I talk to you for a sec? What's the matter with you, Cosby?
See, I happen to be a rational person, I think. I don't like pain. See, if I cross the street and a car is coming and it runs over me, then I don't cross when that car or any other thing looking like that is coming that way again. I wait till he passes. That is what life is all about. If you eat some shrimp and your face blows up, you don't eat those shrimp again. You learn that in life. But football asks you that if you get run over by 11 men, get up and let them do that again. Or else take a lap. Well, I ran more laps than anybody in football, man, because I didn't want to get hurt. And the guy said, well, you're a chicken. No, I make a lot of sense. See, coaches don't have to play anymore. They have a piece of chalk, see? And they go up and they draw circles and X's. And they say, now look, here it is. It's very simple. All you do is you block this man this way, and you block this guy that way, and you block this man this way, and you block over here, and you just cut on up and go for the TD. With a piece of chalk, this man is blocking all kinds of people. But I got news for him. Out on the field, the man I'm supposed to knock down weighs 247 pounds. And is 6'8", I weigh 170. I'm 5'11". This man is having fun with me. He has ripped my uniform off 8 times and sent me back to the huddle, my own huddle, stark naked, of which I drew a 15-yard fine. Now, our relationship has gotten so that now when I come out of the huddle, he doesn't hurt me anymore because I tell him who's going to get the ball.
This morning I was feeling fine, but this cat starts banging, man, what a swine. So I called reception, but to no avail. That's why I'm telling you this sorry tale. It went bang, I said shut up. It went bang, I said wrap up. Well, I'm aware that the guy must do his work, but the paw driver man drove me berserk. He said, Captain, I said what? He said, Captain, I said what?
He said, Captain, he said what? He said, Captain, he said what you want.
Twice a day. If you don't work, you get no pay. I've been to the east, I've been to the west, but the girls I like most are the ones undressed. Well, hello, Adam, where you been? I said, stand aside, cause I'm a feeling mean. I had a gun full of you and I'm a feeling bad, but you're an ugly old pirate and ain't I glad? He said, Captain, I said, what? He said, Captain, I said, what? He said, Captain, I said, what? He said, Captain, I said, what you want?
He said, Captain, he said, what? Captain, said what? Say Captain, said what? Say Captain, said what?
Said Captain, I said what? He said Captain, I said what? He said Captain, I said what? He said Captain, I said what you want?
Say Captain, said what? Say Captain, said what? Say Captain, said what? Say Captain, said what?
I said what? He said Captain, I said what? He said Captain, I said what? He said Captain, I said what you want?
Say Captain, said what? Say Captain, said what? Say Captain, said what? Say Captain, said what?
Said Captain, I said what? He said Captain, I said what? He said Captain, I said what? He said Captain, I said what you want?
Say Captain.
There's a strange little ditty. with a very complex title. It's What? W-O-T, What? By Captain Sensible. I don't know. It just felt right to go with it. When we got into vintage commercial, be back momentarily with more. I don't, I'm not being knowing what. It's he whatever we reach into the barrel and pull out. I think it be some grand and great stops, but we be finding out as, maybe we be playing this one when we get back. Leper in a tumble dryer. Yay, it be what it sounds like.
Finally, a robot to stop ladies from squeezing Charmin.
Don't squeeze Charmin. Don't squeeze Charmin.
Charmin's doubly fluffy, doubly irresistible.
Don't squeeze. Fluffy. Squeeze Charmin. Squeeze Charmin.
Squeeze.
Squeezack's right. Charmin made the ordinary way might not get squeezed, but Charmin's doubly fluffy. It's so squeezably soft.
It's doubly irresistible.
Don't squeeze Charmin. Don't squeeze Charmin. Don't.
50 to 60 years ago, people were introduced to peanut butter for the first time. They looked it over carefully. The daring and courageous bought it. Well, children loved it. But Ma and Pa were more critical. They discovered it had several drawbacks. It became oily and sticky and didn't stay fresh very long. It was rather hard to digest. It didn't taste like peanuts. Grown-ups never became peanut butter fans until 1933, when a new kind of peanut butter started to appear in grocery stores. It looked different. It smelled different. It tasted different. It had practically nothing in common with the old-style product.
Aye, before we went to eat it commercial, I be a promising, or be a threatening, or be whatever it be I be in. I say that we might be playing leper in a tumble dryer. I sat there and I be thinking about it, and guess what I be concluding? That we need to hear leper in a tumble dryer. Wood Meadow House right now, here on the captain's quarters.
Leper in a tumble dryer. Leper in a tumble dryer. Leper in a tumble dryer. Now he spins round and round. Someone left a laundry basket out. Then he fell back and smashed his head. Someone put the laundry in the tumble dryer. Now he spins round and round. Leper in a tumble dryer. His eczema turns to porridge, and the soap suds fill the screen. Someone's tried to fill the tumble dryer with porridge. Oh. Leper in a tumble dryer. Leper in a tumble dryer. Leper in a tumble dryer. Now he spins round and round. Someone left a laundry basket out. Then he fell back and smashed his head.
Someone put the laundry in the tumble dryer. Now he spins round and round.
Of a slave. Now him and I are pals. Smuggling is our game. He's covered with fur and Chewbacca is his name. Hey, I think about the day when Chopper sent away for his pay. When Greedo came to play. Now he's up full of holes dead as a duck. And I'm just a smuggler on the run from a hut. Hey, Jabba the Hutt. 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 Hey, I was feeling bad. Now I'm doing well. Hooked up with Luke and Leia. Blew the Death Star all to hell. And you might think I joined the Rebel Cause. But I'm a smuggler like I said with the price on my head, y'all. And maybe I will make a break so Jabba can get paid, but my heart'll ache every day. What the hey, wanna know why I decided to stay? I won't lie, that I can't deny. I did it all for the Wookiee, you can call him Chewie. And stick it up your, stick it up your, stick it up your, stick it up your. I did it all for the Wookiee, you can call him Chewie. And stick it up your, stick it up your, stick it up your, stick it up your. Why won't the engine run on my Millennium Falcon, huh? Gotta figure it out, gotta fix it. Where's every bounty hunter? Underneath the sun's coming to get me. I can't believe when I got to Cloud City, that bastard Darth Vader planned a trap for me. He had an evil agenda, he pulled a lever, thought he was clever, but would never surrender. Hey, Boba Fett, 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 hey. I did it all for the Wookiee, but you can call him Chewie. Stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo. I did it all for the Wookiee's name is Chewie. Stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo. I did it all for the Wookiee, also known as Chewie. So stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo. I did it all for the Wookiee, cause Steely, but you can call him Chewie. Stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo, stick it up, yo.
That means it's gonna be number one.
That there be damnation with I did it all for the Wookiee. Aye, it just what happened to tumble out of the barrel. The captain is dealing with a bit of confuzzlement, and while the tower was playing and the leper in a tumble dryer, Molly happened to be stopping back in. She finally got home. She'd been off on all these different jaunts, and she said she found out there is one thing they really don't appreciate as well as they should at a funeral. They always appreciate once people sing a lovely song at a funeral, but they don't always appreciate when you sing Weird Al's I'll Be Mellow When I'm Dead at a funeral. So there be something you know, and so those who don't know, here's the song so you can appreciate it all in its glory. And be remembering, you shouldn't be playing this at a funeral. Wait till afterwards, at the dinner afterwards. It's much more appropriate then.
I don't care about your karma. I don't care about what's hip. No space cadet's gonna tell me what to do. I won't swim in your jacuzzi. You can't make me settle down. I'd rather kick and jump and bite and scratch and scream until I'm blue. I may as well be hyper as long as I'm still around, 'cause no part of that vegetarian scene. I won't buy me a pair of designer jeans, no redwood hot tub to my name. I got all that I want, and if it's all the same to you, I don't need a course in self-awareness to find out who I am. And I'd rather have a Big Mac or a Jumbo Jack than all the bean sprouts in Japan. I don't need to prove I'm cool. I'll break your arm if you ask me what's my sign. I won't tell you where my head's at. I don't need to see no shrink. Psychosis may be in this year, but I'm really not that kind, and I'm in no hurry to be casual. In fact, I think I'll wait until I'm pushing up the daisy.
Like, wow, man, can you relate?
I'll be mellow when I'm dead. 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 I'll be mellow when I'm dead.
Have a lot of you heard the new song by Nena, 99 Red Balloons? I heard the German version of that song first, and I really liked it. But then I heard the English version, and I was really surprised to find that what she's singing in English and what she's singing in German are not even close. I ended up buying the record, and I listened very closely to the German version, and I've come up with a new English translation that I think is really much more accurate, much closer. I have to admit there are a couple of lines in this new English version that I'm not real sure about, but I think it's a much more accurate version. Now this is the new version, 99 Red Balloons. Hello, Bobby, my old friend. It's good to see you once again. How's your mother? How's your aunt? How's your father's skin diving suit? One of the lines I'm not real sure about. It goes something like this. I've got something you should see. Back at my place, come with me. I've got some brand new furnishings, plus 99 dead baboons. 99 dead baboons sitting in my living room. Not too functional it seems, but quite a conversation piece. This one's Jake, that one's Dinah. There's Big Ned in my recliner. No, it's not a lazy boy. Can't you see it's a dead baboon? Dead baboons, everybody. Dead baboons. Dead baboons. Dead baboons. How they got here, I'm not sure. Woke up one day, there they were. Luckily, I've got a lease allowing pets if they're deceased. I'm just thankful they're not apes, 'cause apes would clash with the drapes. No more napkins at my parties. Wipe your hands on a dead baboon. Dead baboons, everybody. Dead baboons. Dead baboons. Dead baboons. Dead baboons are lots of fun. Playing water balloons, I've always won. You can keep your dead giraffes and swine. I'll take dead baboons every time. There's just one problem I have found. It's finding Purina dead baboon chow. But what a happy snorkeling device. The other line I'm not real sure about, but something like that. With 99 dead baboons. Everybody, dead baboons. Everybody, dead baboons. Dead baboons. Dead baboons.
Aye, I finally found out that "Be Mellow When You're Dead" is not a good song to sing at a funeral. There be other songs that fit that bill too, and Tim Kavanagh's 99 Dead Baboons be one of them. Some people think it's a bit humorous, and other people think it's humorless. Aye, they have no sense of humor out there. They need to learn to laugh again, so they need to be tuning in here. There's almost nothing that we won't poke fun at, be it death, be it even the horrible thing of suicide. Aye, sometimes that's how you deal with the horrible things in life. if you laugh at him. But there be two things we stay away from here, because nobody has a sense of humour about him. One be Joseph E. Biden, and the other one be the Donald D. Trump. Aye, we stay away from both of those, because everybody gets very, very upset. Maybe some years from now, we all be able to turn back and have a good laugh. But till then, nobody laughing, and that's the crying shame of it all. Now, I think it's time to turn to Steve Harvey. A good laugh about things you should be... They should quit doing these things at church. Steve Harvey now, and good advice. Maybe they should be saying things you shouldn't do at a funeral.
I've been going to church all my life. I know something about it now. And it's just some things I wish they stopped doing up at the church. That's all. And you probably do too, but y'all scared to say it because you members and all this here. Well, I ain't a member there, so I pretty much say what I don't like going down at the church. I got a couple of things I wanted to talk with y'all about since it's just us. That's concerning me about the church. Some stuff I wish they stopped doing. And here they go. For those of you that's got them bad kids, I'm talking about the ones that you can't do nothing with at your house. Stop bringing them kids to church, dropping them off at the baby Bible school, and then turn around, walk out like you don't know what's finna happen. You know good and well them little rowdy, evil, little hell-bound kids is finna tear that Bible school up. Soon as you walk out, it ain't even a Bible school no more. It's a juvenile detention center. Here's something else at the church I wish y'all would stop doing. Just because it's the testimonial portion of service don't necessarily mean you got to talk. Try to wait on something meaningful or miraculous to happen in your life before you jump up to testify. I used to go to church and people just testify about the stupidest little mess. You know, God big, God do miracles. Why do you want to hear this little bitty thing that happened to you today? You know, I was at Payless Shoes the other day, and I bought a pair of shoes, and I got them shoes home, and you know, Lord, I just ain't want them shoes no more. So I took them shoes back down to the Payless, and Lord Jesus, I had my receipt. And Lord, they give me all my money back. Glory, hallelujah. That ain't a testimony. That's a store policy. Here's another thing I wish they stopped doing at the church. If you got a weak bladder, stop sitting in the middle of the road. You know you got to go all the time. Sit in the overfield room. Sit over there by the bathroom door. Stop sitting in the middle of the road. Now you got to get up 8, 9 times. You know you wide, cutting through the aisle, knocking everybody's hat off. You wiping women's lipstick off. Just talking about some things I wish y'all would quit doing. This one is for the pastors. I just want to do something for the pastors. If you go to the hospital, members, I'm talking to members now. If you go to the hospital and you got over 10,000 members at your church, stop expecting the pastor to come visit you. He ain't got time for that. Plus, you're in there all the time anyway. Don't nobody want to come seeing about you. You're sick all the time because you got a weight problem. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing else. Now, you want the pastor to come see you because you got an abscess on your tooth. That's because you eat too much. Oh, okay. All right. I'll keep it moving. I see what's happening right now. Let's just get on over there by the choir then. I got something for the choir. Here's for the choir members. Stop taking off all your clothes and then slipping your robe on. Now you get out there and you done forgot. Now you get happy and you robe all up over your head. Hard for me to explain to my 8-year-old son why your drawers is wedged up in the crack of your butt. I ain't got to explain that to my boy sitting at the church. Daddy, how come she got holes in her legs? Listen to me. It's hard to explain cellulite to an 8-year-old. I'm just telling you, you're wrong. Here's another one I wish y'all would stop doing. If you go to church just once a month, there are those of us who go just once a month, try to go on communion, figure that'll get us in. Here's what I hate. When the tray come around and it's communion, stop letting your fingers touch all the crackers. You moving them out the way, shuffling, trying to find a big one. This ain't no meal. This is a holy ritual. Now you done got a handful of them. You gonna go to hell. Oh, you believe that? You gonna go to hell.
Turn to somebody and ask them, can you glitter? Well, I went camping just a while back with a couple of high school friends. And on Sunday morning I wanted to find a church to worship in. So I packed my truck and I headed out. Saw it in a cloud of dust. It was the Ebenezer Fellowship, non-denominational Baptist Free Will Church. When I walked in, it was time to start, and that little church was packed. There was only one seat on the very front row, even though I really wanted the back. So I walked right down and I took a seat. A hush fell over the place as a sweet little gray-haired woman walked up and said, "Boy, I got something to say." Folks around here call me Granny. I'm as sweet as I can be. Well, I volunteer for everything. They couldn't make it without me. I teach Sunday school, I sew and bake, while I'm even in charge of the Christmas play. And there's only one thing I ask in return, a lesson you should learn. Don't sit in my pew. You know, it belongs to me. I've been sitting right here at least 40 years, and that's the way it's gonna be. I can tell that you are new around here, so you better get one thing clear. If you know what's good for you, don't sit in my pew. Well, I walked to the back of the church and I was feeling just about as tall as a flea when one of those deacons walked up and handed me a brown, ice-cold metal folding chair. So I sat out there in the aisle and I listened to the choir as they sang, "I shall not be moved." And then the preacher looked at me and he said, "Now we want our special guest to stay when the service is over with for some of Granny's red velvet cake." And that's what I did. But just about the time they said the blessing, I looked down and noticed I didn't have a fork. Well, I figured I'd made enough commotion for one day, so I thought, I'm gonna ease in there in the kitchen and I'm gonna find the utensil drawer and help myself. And that's what I did. But just about the time I located that drawer, guess who spun me around? It was Granny. "Stay out of my kitchen, boy. Well, you know that it belongs to me. I that's the way it's gonna be. So if you need a fork or if you need a spoon, the next time stay in the other room. Boy, you better pay attention. Stay out of my kitchen. And then she reached up, kissed me on the cheek and said, you know, Granny hopes you come back next week, but if you do the next time, don't get my parking space, don't sing so loud, wear a coat and tie, come early enough for Sunday school, stay out of my kitchen. But most of all, I can tell that you are new around here, so you better get one thing clear. Here we go, y'all. If you know what's good for you, say it with me, don't sit in my pew. But just remember, Granny loves you. Yeah!
Aye, that's Harvey, Tim Lovelace, with Don't Sit in My Pew. Now, let us see. Oh, we be cutting to a commuting little vintage commercial. Aye, and I went with some of the church stuff. Then oftentimes funerals and churches go hand in hand. And, well, it is the beginning, the end, and the middle of life, all wrapped up in the things. And I thought, well, it might be amusing to throw it all together and spin it like a tumble dryer with a leper in it. We'll be back momentarily.
Johnny, can you punch that up?
Punch?
Right.
Herb, I'm gonna come out there and punch you.
Roll tape.
That's rolling.
Ferriman Funerals, take 4.
Ferriman Memorial Park offers you and your loved ones complete funeral services at a reasonable price. How's that?
Perfect. Tape still rolling. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, you're young and swinging. No time to think about tomorrow. But there ain't no way to deny it. Someday you're gonna buy it. As you make a ferryman tomorrow. Ferryman, he's the man with the plot, the man with the plan. Ferryman, he's a mortician man. A lot.
6, count 'em, 6 convenient locations, plus for good rates and free parking. It's all yours at Ferriman Funeral.
You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant. Walk right in, it's around the back, just a half a mile from the railroad track. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant.
Well, I think we should be moving away from funerals and death and whatnot. It be amazing as we look down through how much of our how many of our pieces of music and comedy revolve around the end of life. Maybe it's because that's a grand way to deal with it, is to laugh at it. That makes it not so disturbing and scary. I think there's a lot of truth to that. Now let's go to something very unaimed at the funerals and be death. It be Lemon Demon with The Ultimate Showdown.
Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground when suddenly Batman burst from the shade and hit Godzilla with a bat grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack, but didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq, who proceeded to open up a can of Shaq Fu when Aaron Carter came out of the blue and he started beating up Shaquille O'Neal. Then they both got flattened by the Batmobile, but before he could make it back to the Batcave, Abraham Lincoln popped out of his grave and took an AK-47 out from under his hat, blew Batman away with a rat-a-tat-tat, but he ran out of bullets and he ran away because Optimus Prime came to save the day. This is the ultimate showdown, ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions as far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I want showdown of ultimate destiny. Godzilla took a bite out of Optimus Prime, like Scruff McGruff took a bite out of crime. And then Shaq came back covered in a tire track, but Jackie Chan jumped out and landed on his back. And Batman was injured and trying to get steady when Abraham Lincoln came back with a machete. But suddenly something caught his leg and he tripped. Indiana Jones took him out with his whip. Then he saw Godzilla sneaking up from behind, and he reached for his gun, which he just couldn't find, cause Batman stole it and he shot and he missed. And Jackie Chan deflected it with his fist. Then he jumped in the air and he did a somersault while Abraham Lincoln tried to pull a fault onto Optimus Prime, but they collided in the air. Then they both got hit by a Care Bear stare. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions as far as the eye can see. And only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown. Angels sang out in an immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris, who delivered a kick which could shatter bones into the crotch of Indiana Jones, who fell over on the ground, writhing in pain, as Batman changed back into Bruce Wayne. But Chuck saw through his clever disguise, and he crushed Batman's head in between his thighs. Then Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight and Benito Mussolini and the Blue Meanie and Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie, Robocop, the Terminator, Captain Kirk and Darth Vader, Lopan, Superman, every single Power Ranger, Bill S. Preston and Theodore Logan, Spock, the Rock, Doc Ock and Hulk Hogan all came out of nowhere lightning fast, and they kicked Chuck Norris in his cowboy ass. It was the bloodiest battle that the world ever saw, with civilians looking on a total law. The fight raged on for a century, many lives were claimed, but eventually the champion stood. The rest saw their better, Mr. Rogers in a bloodstained sweater. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions as far as the eye can see. And only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown. This is the ultimate showdown. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny.
Got the munchies on that fateful night, round 8 o'clock. So I phoned in a pizza for delivery. But I had a feeling that something wasn't right, 'cause I waited for hours and no pizza. I set the table with a paper plate. How would I know that it'd be late? It's taken so long, where could it be? Had a 30-minute guarantee. Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. You're my number one pie from Sicily. Did it get lost? Did they just forget? Should I have ordered on the internet? Ready for dinner? Now I'm not so sure. I think my soda's room temperature. Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. And don't forget to add my favorite anchovies. I was concerned for my delivery. 8 little slices of heaven for me. Can't stop thinking it will make me smile when I taste my first Chicago style. Going crazy while I pace the floor. Then my heart skipped when I heard the door. I opened the door in expectation, but it was the saddest sight I ever saw. I could still smell the sweet aroma of deep dish goodness, but the box was empty.
Your house number was broken, so I couldn't find you. I was getting kind of hungry, so I ate your pizza. Sorry about that. You don't need to tip me or anything.
Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. You'll live forever in my memory. Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. I will miss you for eternity. I'll never forget you, Pizza Angel.
That very Larry the Cucumber with Pizza Angel. And that be making me think of a song I've had in reserve. Been waiting to play it, and I keep forgetting about it. And it's a confuzzlement that be happening. I think it be the weather, but it could be something else. It's Sad Daddy now with the Weed Smokers Blues.
Well, I had an honest job pushing the pen across the paper, making sure the figures added up all right. Then I picked up a nasty habit from a friend who was a waiter. Pretty soon I was smoking reefer almost every night. Next thing I knew, I was unemployed, dirty, lazy, and paranoid. Well, you can grow it up, bag it up, break it up, roll it up, and chief it till your mind turns into stew. Oh, but when you smoke so much of that stuff, and you still can't get enough, well, you got the weed smoker's blues. Once I lost my job, I had no way to earn a living. My friend told me I should try my hand at dealing dope. Well, I thought it mighty risky, but ignored all my misgivings, 'cause I couldn't even go a day without a toke. By then I would have done anything to get my hands on that green. You can grow it up, bag it up, break it up, roll it up, and chief it till your mind turns into stew. But when you smoke so much of that stuff, and you still can't get enough, well, you got the weed smoker's blues. Was slanging from a hot house, one bag after another, when we got word that we'd be doing our biggest deal so far. That turned out to be the police operating undercover. They took my stash and locked me up behind these awful bars. Now all I do is sit and cry, thought I'd be here till I die. 'Cause you can grow it up, bag it up, break it up, roll it up, and chief it till your mind turns into stew. But when you smoke so much of that stuff, and you still can't get enough, well, you got the weed smoker's blues. That when you puff, 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 and you still can't get enough, you got the weed smoker's blues. Oh, I've had them. You got the weed smoker's blues. Oh.
It'll be right around the top of the hour. So he take a moment and get a... I had a rhymey there. I was about to say, and get a shower. That don't be making no sense. Well, we'll be back momentarily. A short break, and with the second half of the show.
Hey, yours! Yeah, yours! No, not yours. I mean yours. Yeah, yours. Right over there. Yeah, yours. So, yours been enjoying this show. So why not spread the joy? Let your friends know. I mean it. Invite them to listen with yours. They be so thankful. They start treating you like a king because they be so grateful. They might even make a monument to you to show how they really feel about what you've done to them. And be sure to click that like and subscribe buttons. And don't be stingy. Hit the bell too, so you get notifications of new episodes. That ways yous and yous friends never miss a moment of the captain's quarters. And in turn, yous never miss having me, Babushka, sing so beautifully every week. So, don't just sit there. Go, invite and subscribe and make your life better by never missing an episode of the Captain's Quarters or me, the lovely Babushka. Now, just do it.
Welcome back to the second hour of me show, me boy. And boy, oh boy, have we got some splendiferous bits and baubles right in store for ye. For example, the final 40. It'd be extremicated right from the request sent to us via the mail of...
That's email, you dolt.
That's what me be saying.
They can also call us at 323 Heave-Ho.
I'd like to heave-ho you.
But was that my little pumpernickel?
Nothing, my dear. You old sea hag.
Well, here, let me help you get this show going again.
Avast, you old bat! Heave-ho!
Heave-ho! Heave-ho!
We're all doomed! Oh, that's better.
See? I made it so better. I'm going to see about that dinner and work on my suntan.
Me's not even hungry, and it's be night time out, you crazy old bat. And don't slam the door. Well, I took and made a little listen, and Molly was telling Babushka all about what be happening at the funerals. And I tell you, they be sometimes far more interesting than just what one might think they be. If you haven't had a chance, go check out a funeral in your local area. It can always be entertaining, or maybe just, well, some people find them down and boring. But let's shove all that to the side and know that Babushka be prepared. Something truly spectacular for tonight at the witching hour. I almost be remiss and forgotten of a birthday that be yesterday. Mr. Tom Baker. You be thinking, I know that name. Aye, ye be knowing that name. It be the fourth Doctor Who. That'd be right. Tom Baker's birthday. He turned 90 yesterday. Well, congratulations, Mr. Tom Baker. Aye, being one of the greatest Time Lords of all time. Be thinking about these. The show's been on the air for 60 years. He be 90. Do the math. He weren't 20, he weren't 40 when he be doing it. He's be somewheres in between. And with that, let us go see what we can find in our little stash of Dr. Whovian stuffs.
From the heart, what does all look like? How easy to see what others simply can't. You look far and escape from your warring pain. I just keep on looking for your
A tall blue box with a flashing light just appeared here, and from it stepped an odd-looking man. He said the world was in danger, then he asked me the year. I couldn't quite understand. He looked sane enough, well, maybe, with a floppy hat and a long multicolored scarf. He offered me a jelly baby, but his curly hair just made me laugh. I asked his name, and he told me the doctor, as a Stone Age girl was just stepping out. She pulled a knife, but then he stopped her. A strange pair without a doubt. He looked sane enough, well, maybe, with a floppy hat and a long multicolored scarf. He offered me a jelly baby, but his curly hair just made me laugh.
Aye, we started out there with the smallest media, Doctor Who. Then we go into a nice classic of Jim Burrows' The Doctor song. And then we obviously can't be leaving it there. We've got to do one of the greatest classics. It's just fun, no matter how you be looking at it. And it's great at parties, it's great alone, it's great anytime. It's even probably good at a funeral. It's the Time Lords, KLF, Doctoring the TARDIS.
I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He said that I told the witch doctor you didn't love me true. I told the witch doctor you didn't love me nice. And then the witch doctor, he gave me this advice. He said that ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. You've been keeping love from me just like you were a miser. And I'll admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he taught me the way to win your heart. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to say. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to do. I know that you'll be mine when I say this to you. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. You've been keeping love from me just like you were a miser. And I'll admit I wasn't very smart. So I went out and found myself a guy that's so much wiser. And he taught me the way to win your heart. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to say. My friend the witch doctor, he taught me what to do. I know that you'll be mine when I say this to you, oh baby. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Come on in. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bing-bang. Ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla-walla, bang-bang.
That be the witch doctor. Not Doctor Who, but the witch doctor, David Seville. Now, you be asking why we playing that, other than it just saying it's a doctor or a witch doctor. Because I remember one scene where Mr. Tom Baker, as a doctor, did the ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, wing, walla walla, bing bang. I don't remember exactly what it be, but he made a quick reference to that, and it be quite amusing, and I thought it'd be funny to throw in there. We be cutting to commercial, and when we vintage commercial return, it'll be the final 40, and I did so enjoy saying happy birthday, Mr. Tom Baker. I hope he heard all that. The true, the original, the best Doctor Who. Jelly baby.
You know, you're a classic example of the inverse ratio between the size of the mouth and the size of the brain.
I'm a spaceman. The moon and sun and all the stars are great big Tootsie Roll Pops. I'm a princess. Yes, my lord, it's a party tonight. We'll have Tootsie Roll Pops. All of the kids in the neighborhood say Tootsie Roll Pops are triple good. Triple good. And do you know why? Sure. Because 1, there's good tasting hard candy outside. And 2, there's a delicious center of Tootsie Roll inside. And 3, only Tootsie Roll Pops are such fun to eat. That's why they're triple good. And don't forget, Tootsie Roll Pops come in a party pack, too. 10 pops in assorted flavors. There's a game on the back that's lots of fun to do. All of the kids in the neighborhood say Tootsie Roll Pops are triple good. Triple good. You'll love Tootsie Roll Pops.
Here's Bob Graham of Indianapolis, all set to prove the hand is quicker than the eye. Watch closely now. You may want to mystify your friend. After the string is threaded through the straw, he bends the straw and straightens the string. Next, he clips off the peak of the straw and throws it away. Now he puts the straws together and pulls the string through. Presto! It's still in one piece. Believe it or not. Say, that's slick. Come on, tell us how you did it, Bob. Well, then at least tell us where we can learn tricks like that. Thanks. Come on, folks, let's look. Well, it's the famous Bike Party and Magic Stunts book. You can get one for 2 whiz wrappers and 6 cents in coin or stamps. The whiz bar is made in the famous Bike Kitchens. Is cellophane wrapped for freshness, supplies quick energy. The world's biggest candy value, only a nickel. Sold everywhere. Boy, it's good. Remember, get your Party and Magic Stunts book by sending 2 whiz wrappers and 6 cents in coin or stamps to Paul F. Bike Company, Department 1, Chicago. Full instructions on every whiz wrapper.
Well, we stumbled upon it once again. The final 40 minutes of the show that we call the final 40. And we turn it over to ye, the listener. And we have it all request driven. So if you be asking yourself, how do you get these some of our requests in? Well, it's simple. It's so simple that even a child can do it. It be so simple because all you be needing to do is take a telephone and dial a 323 HEAVE-O. And to those kids in the back of the class, that be 1-323-432-8346. By simply dialing those simple numbers, you know what you be getting? You'll be getting an opportunity to become part of history and to influence the way the show goes. That be simple. You leave a message or you can be texting. That's our number. I'd be doing it again. 1-323-432-8346. There's also the Book of Face. Then there also be the Mail of Snail and the Mail of E. Both of these things are quite possible to get it. And there's also the less reputable way of meeting me in a dark alleyway and just whispering in the ears what you be wanting to hear. That's been known to work too. Now let us go straight to the phone lines and see what shall be seen.
Oh, Captain, my Captain, whose podcast brings me to flee, please, won't you please play a song for me? Play me that thing. Gimme that thing. Gimme that thing by the Pimpkins. I need that thing. I need the thing. Gimme that thing. What is the thing? Either way, can I hear Gimme That Thing by the Pimpkins? Thanks. Bye.
That's right, I'm sad and blue, 'cause I can't do the boogaloo. I'm lost, can't do my thing, and that's why I sing. Gimme that thing. Gimme that, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that thing, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that. I sing it one more time, mama. Gimme that, gimme that, gimme that thing, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that, gimme that. Well, you ain't doing that.
Subatomic particle measured scientifically under lab conditions to be 10 centimeters taken to the minus 13th power. Everybody! Those thing is very small, it's really not that small at all compared to the line that is ever so fine that separates the hot from the cold on the handle of my shower. Even if you manage to adjust it just exactly like you like it, there are still 107 different combinations, different permutations, things which can and maybe will go wrong. Like when I'm in the shower with the woman that I love, and just at the moment of extreme excitation, some guy in the apartment below turns his dishwasher on. And the water comes up cold, and my woman goes eek, steps on the soap, nearly breaks her neck. As it was, she only suffered from some minor scrapes and bruises, but just as she was falling, she made a desperate grab for the nearest thing around her so that no fatal harm would occur. Which was fortunate for her, but unfortunate for me, because the thing she made a grab for happened to be something near and dear to both of us. So to be fair, she wasn't thinking how extremely dear it was to me as how conveniently near it was to her. But it's an interesting biologic, metabolic, fundamental, scientific, not to say a physiological fact. When subjected to the stimulus of sub-zero H2O, the male private areas have a tendency to rapidly contract. And this is what they did, and that is why she missed them. Made a grab behind them. What it was she finally caught was the handle of my shower, which she twisted as she fell past the smallest thing that's known to man, and suddenly the water came out hot. I went eek, and I fainted unconscious, and my woman got me out of there. And 2 weeks later, my poor private areas finally got the courage to emerge, though even now they haven't yet regained their normal size and weight and span. In fact, for a while there, they had successfully broken all previous existing world records for the smallest things that were known to man.
There be Lord Elliot with smallest thing known to man. And now we've had requested from me in a dark alleyway. And, or maybe not. It was people, a person or two, be wondering what was the sequel to United Breaks Guitars. Dave Carroll, he be remembered, he made more than one song to get back at those who wronged him. So here's the second one he did to make right on it. United Breaks Guitars.
What did you mean when you said you were sorry? I'm a bit confused. I think you owe for wrecking my guitar, but you don't think you do. I found a guy to fix it for $1,200, but you tell me that you're sorry and it's my tough luck. United sees no need to make anything right. Oh, Ms. Earlwig, we don't need to fight. If you just come to your senses, accept the consequences of you letting certain baggage handlers smash my property. We could be best buddies, but our friendship has been muddied by a flawed United Airlines policy. I sense tone in your last couple emails. Why is that the case? Is it that I've got questions, you've got the answers you don't want to face? You've gone dark and silent as a submarine, leaving me hanging like Apollo 13. Adrift in space, alone with no end in sight. Oh, Ms. Earlwig, we don't need to fight. If you just come to your senses, accept the consequences of you letting certain baggage handlers smash my property. We could be best buddies, but our friendship has been muddied by a flawed United Airlines policy. If you just come to your senses, accept the consequences of you letting certain baggage handlers smash my property. We could be best buddies, but our friendship has been muddied by a flawed United Airlines policy. By a flawed United Airlines policy.
I know this song is a true story, except for the part I make up at the end. So. You might hear bits of conversation as you pass through public places. Some loud talker on a cell phone or a tiff at the next table. Most wash by and not remembered. But one evening last December, I passed two women talking by the front door of my hotel. I stopped and thanked them by the curb the moment that I heard their words, and said it was the finest line of eavesdrop I'd ever overheard. Their words stuck inside my head, so I wrote down the words they said, and with a hotel pen I wrote then they had to taser her again. They had to taser her. First time wasn't phasing her. Whatever she did it twice. Who was this gal? Why weren't she nice? They zapped her once. She improvised a twitchy breakdance jazzercise. Didn't get the hint, cause then they had to taser her again. These swirling words did not relent, speculating about this incident, and it's gonna drive me crazy cause I'll never know the truth. Were there warrants unresolved? How much alcohol was involved? And did her stepson remember to return to the trailer the next day to feed her snake? They had to taser her. First time wasn't phasing her. Whatever she did it twice. Who was this gal? Why weren't she nice? Her hair, it spiked. She spilled her bong. They upped the volts. She soiled her phone. Cause then they had to taser her again. No, she didn't catch the drift, cause then they had to taser her again. Hey, that's a true story.
Aye. If it hadn't been requested, I would have played it anyways. That's just a grand tune. I am truly in love with it. Haywood Banks with They Had to Taser Her Again. Now, we have Monty Python with The Galaxy song, requested from the Mail of He.
Whenever life gets you down, Mrs. Brown, and things seem hard or tough, and people are stupid, obnoxious or daft, and you feel that you've had quite enough, Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour. That's orbiting at 19 miles a second, so it's reckoned a sun that is the source of all our power. The sun and you and me and all the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day in an outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles an hour of the galaxy we call the Milky Way. Our galaxy itself contains 100 billion stars. It's 100,000 light years side to side. It bulges in the middle, 16,000 light years thick, but out by us it's just 3,000 light years wide. We're 30,000 light years from galactic central point. We go round every 200 million years. And our galaxy is only one of millions of billions in this amazing and expanding universe. Keeps on expanding and expanding in all of the directions it can whiz. As fast as it can go, at the speed of light, you know, 12 million miles a minute, and that's the fastest speed there is. So remember when you're feeling very small and insecure, how amazingly unlikely is your birth. And pray that there's intelligent life somewhere up in space, 'cause there's bugger all down here on Earth.
I love words. I thank you for hearing my words. I want to tell you something about words that I think is important. I love, as I say, they're my work, they're my play, they're my passion. Words are all we have, really. We have thoughts, but thoughts are fluid, you know. And then we assign a word to a thought, and we're stuck with that word for that thought. So be careful with words. I like to think, yeah, the same words, you know, that hurt can heal. It's a matter of how you pick them. There are some people that aren't into all the words. There are some people that would have you not use certain words. Yeah, there are 400,000 words in the English language, and there are 7 of them you can't say on television. What a ratio that is. 399,993 to 7. They must really be bad. They'd have to be outrageous to be separated from a group that large. All of you over here, you 7. Bad words. That's what they told us they were, remember? That's a bad word. No bad words. Bad thoughts. Bad intentions. And words. You know the 7, don't you, that you can't say on television? Suck a mother... huh? Those are the heavy 7. Those are the ones that'll infect your soul, curve your spine, and keep the country from winning the war. Suck a mother... Wow. And doesn't even belong on the list, you know? Man. It's such a friendly sounding word. Sounds like a nickname, right? Hey, tits, come here, man. Hey, tits, meet toots. Toots, man. Sounds like a snack, doesn't it, huh? Yeah. Yes, I know, it is, right, a snack. But I don't mean your sexist snack. I mean new Nabisco tits. The new cheese tits. And corn tits and pizza tits and sesame tits, onion tits, tater tits. Yeah. Bet you can't eat just one. That's true. I usually switch off. But I mean, that word does not belong on the list. Actually, none of the words belong on the list, but you can understand why some of them are there. I mean, I'm not completely insensitive to people's feelings. You know, I can dig why some of those words got on the list. Like sucker and mother. Those are heavyweight words, you know. Oh, there's a lot going on there, man. Besides the literal translation and the emotional feeling, I mean, they're just busy words. There's a lot of syllables to contend with. And those K's, those are aggressive sounds. They jump out at you, man. It's like an assault on you, you know? So I can dig that. Now, we mentioned it earlier, of course, and two of the other four-letter Anglo-Saxon words are and which go together, of course, but forget that. So, little accidental humor I throw there. The reason that and are on the list is that a long time ago, certain ladies said, those are the two I'm not going to say. I don't mind but P and C are out. P and C are out. Which led to such stupid sentences as, okay, you I'm going to tinkle now. And of course, the word I don't really, well, here's some more accidental humor. I don't really want to get into that now. Because I think it takes too long. But I do mean that. I mean, I think the word is a very important word. It's the beginning of life, and yet it's a word we use to hurt one another quite often. And people much wiser than I have said, I'd rather have my son watch a film with two people making love than two people trying to kill one another. And I, of course, can agree. It's a great sentiment. I wish I knew who said it first, and I agree with that. But I'd like to take it a step further. I'd like to substitute the word for the word kill in all those movie cliches we grew up with, right? Okay, Sheriff, we're gonna you now. But we're gonna you slow. So maybe next year I'll have a whole fucking rap on that word. I hope so. There are two-way words. Those are the 7 you can never say on television. Under any circumstances, you just cannot say them. Ever, 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 not even clinically. You cannot weave them in on the panel with Doc and Ed and Johnny. I mean, it's just impossible. Forget those 7. They're out. But there are some two-way words, those double-meaning words. Remember the ones you giggled at in 6th grade? And the crowed 3 times. Hey, the crowed 3 times. Hey, it's in the Bible. There are some two-way words, like it's okay for Kurt Gowdy to say, Roberto Clemente has 2 balls on him. Yeah. But he can't say, I think he hurt his balls on that play, Tony, don't you? He's holding them. He must have hurt them, by God. And the other two-way word that goes with that one is it's okay if it happens to your finger. Yes, you can your finger, but don't finger your No.
Harvey George Carlin with 7 words you can never say on television. Are you like me with the edited version? You'd be sitting there trying to guess what them dirty words are. What does that mean for all of us when we be trying to figure out that which has been censored away? We be cutting a vintage commercial. Be back momentarily.
The prettiest, yes, the prettiest heads in town are turning to Shasta for a hot cream shampoo. When lanolin-enriched Shasta meets hot water, hundreds of tiny cells explode into hot lanolin lather that cleans and lusters hair as it blends with your own natural oils to give you a caressing hot cream shampoo. As an extra treat, Shasta's lanolin lather is rich enough for a deep scalp treatment. After a vigorous massage, wrap head in hot towel for 2 minutes before final rinse. Feels like a $3.50 hot cream treatment, costs only 9 cents. Hair looks brighter, feels softer, and will stay its behaving best for days to come when you have a hot cream shampoo with Shasta Cream Shampoo.
There's no other box of facial tissues like this. Scotty's new Magic Oval box. Only Scotty's give you tissues that float up gently, one at a time, and come out in neat handfuls, too, because there's a Magic Oval inside every new Scotty's box. Only Scotty's Magic Oval can give you tissues that float up, smooth and easy. No tugging, no tearing, no extra tissues tagging along. And Scotty's Magic Oval does even more. It lets you reach in for tissues by the handful, all neatly folded, just right for pocket or purse. Scotty's new Magic Oval box is pretty, too. And inside, soft, strong, sneeze-proof Scotty's. Remember, for tissues that float up smoothly and come out in neatly folded handfuls, look for Scotty's pretty new Magic Oval box, the only one of its kind.
Well, here we be with the second half of the final party. So, will you be asking yourself, what is it that you should have been requesting? Aye, it's all laid upon your shoulders if things don't go well from here, just before we get to the witching hour. So, what should you have been requesting? You should have been dialing 323 hee-ho. And know this, if world peace doesn't break out tomorrow, it may be your fault for not requesting the perfect song. Or maybe not. It be unknown to all kinds of matter. Well, this what? Not to matter. Oh, this does matter. We be going right to the phone lines.
I would like to request a song, even though I'm very miserable. I would like to hear Mom and I Love You. Thank you.
Long ago, in another galaxy, there lived a gloomy robot. His name was Marvin. He was getting old and a bit rusty, and nobody liked him. One day, being very bored, he thought it would be a good idea to tidy up all his old programs in his dusty old data bank. There were tapes in there he hadn't played for years. Checking them through, he accidentally pushed a wrong button, and suddenly he heard,
Marvin, I love you. Marvin, I love you.
Well, he was sure he hadn't heard that ever before, but he wasn't even sure he'd heard it that time, because being a bored and gloomy robot, he hadn't really been listening. What was worse, he couldn't remember what button he'd accidentally pressed. Anyway, he tried a few switches at random, and suddenly...
Marvin, I love you. Marvin, I love you. Remember, I'm programmed for you. I know we're worlds apart. Still you could break my heart. Loving you is all I can do.
Well, he heard it that time, all right, no doubt about it. Who was singing these strange words? Was it another robot or some strange life form from the distant past when he was a young robot and people still made the occasional attempt to like him? He couldn't make it out at all, so he pushed a few buttons again.
Marvin, I love
compute, he thought miserably, but at least he knew where to find it in his databank. From then on, he could play it whenever he wanted, think about what he'd missed, and live miserably ever after.
I'm addicted to stress, that's the way that I get things done. If I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long. And I hang around like a bum, and I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. I'm addicted to stress, it's the way that I get things done. If I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long. And I hang around like a bum, I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me.
It's the little things to get you, it's the little things to get you when you weren't paying attention. It's the little things to get you, it's the little things to get you, it's the little things to get you when you weren't paying attention.
I'm trying to cut down on my caffeine consumption, so when I get up, I just have one cup of coffee, and I like to have another cup of coffee with my breakfast. And on the way to work, I like to get a cup of coffee, like the kind of cup of coffee that you get with a donut. If I never get the donut, I just have the cup of coffee. And when I get to work, I like to have a cup of coffee, because I like to have a coffee when I'm talking on the phone. But it usually goes cold, and I need to get another cup of coffee, and it's lunch, and I have an espresso. And when I get back, it's not morning anymore, so I have a Diet Cola and another Diet Cola. And by then I'm feeling fine, and I'm feeling pretty sharp, and I'm feeling pretty wired, and I'm getting things done. But right about 2, I get this little tiny migraine, and it starts behind my eyes, and it moves to the back of my neck, and it moves to the bottom of my spine. But it doesn't get there till 5 or 6 o'clock, which is the end of the day. So I'm fine, so I'm fine, so I'm fine. Except when I have to work late, which I usually do. I'm addicted to stress, that's the way that I get things done. If I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long. And I hang around like a bum, and I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me.
It's the little things to get you, it's the little things to get you when you weren't paying attention. It's the little things to get you, it's the little things to get you, it's the little things to get you when you weren't paying attention.
I love to work, I love to run, I love to play real hard. I love to steal little things from the grocery store, like a piece of bubble gum, or sometimes I just stick my thumb in a peach and leave it there. I love to work, I love to run, I love to water ski, snowboard, jet ski, skydive, parasail, hang glide, rollerblade, mountain bike, bungee jump. Well, I mean, I love to do these things if I ever have the time. I love to work, I love to work, I love to work out after work. I love to spend a little time with this woman that I'm seeing, so we never really get a little time to spend together. So we call each other up and we talk about work. But what I think I really love is to get up by myself on a little tiny island in the middle of the ocean with just me, a book, and a cellular phone, and a personal computer in case something came up. And I'd eat, and I'd drink, and I'd run, and I'd sleep, and I wouldn't do nothing except swim all day. Except I don't know how to do laps in the ocean. Where are the sharks? Where are the sharks? And there's this kind of anemone that sticks in your foot, and the poison goes up to your brain, and you die. And sand fleas, yuck! But actually, I think it'd be really relaxing, just me by myself in the middle of the ocean, and that's what I really love to do more than anything else, except I probably hate it. I'm addicted to stress, that's the way that I get things done. If I'm not under pressure, then I sleep too long, and I hang around like a bum, and I think I'm going nowhere, and that makes me nervous. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's out to get me, but I feel alright. Everybody's thinking about me. Everybody's thinking about me.
Well, therapy. Jim's big ego. Stress. I requested I don't know where it was requested from, but I wrote it down on a greasy little piece of paper I put in my pocket. Right there. See? You can see it right there. You ought to just take a better look. You'll see it. But that's where it were. And I pulled it out, scraped some of the dirt and stuff off it, and read it right off. Probably coffee stains. I be not sure. But now we go with the backwards XYZs by Snot Ragmore. It too are requested in odd circumstances.
You walk the line, you touch your nose, and you say the ZYXs. These are words that are most feared from California to Texas. If a traffic cop thinks you're impaired, doesn't matter what your sex is. You walk the line, you touch your nose, and you say the ZYXs. If you drive an automobile, you better be informed. 'Cause if they think you've had a drink, these are tests that you'll perform. Now I can't help you find your nose, I forget where your solar plex is. But I can show you how to say the ZYXs. ZYXWBUT, it's as easy as 543. SRQBONM, say it fast and baffle him. LKJIH, GFEDCBA. Now you've said the ZYXs, it's not what you think complex is. Just reverse those memories, sing the backwards XYZs. Now that was pretty good. I know you thought along with us, but try it for real this time. ZYXWBUT, it's as easy as 543. SRQBONM, say it fast and baffle him. LKJIH, GFEDCBA. Now you've said the ZYXs, it's not what you think complex is. Just reverse those memories, sing the backwards XYZs. Now if you drive an automobile, I've shown you how to survive. And if you cannot learn this song, at least don't drink and drive. Because if they request the simple test of field sobriety, you'll always pass and never fail if you learn this song from me. Oh, ZYXWBUT, it's as easy as 543. SRQBONM, say it fast and baffle them. LKJIH, GFEDCBA. Now you said the ZYXs, it's not what you think complex is. Just reverse those memories, sing the backwards XYZs.
Well, as fun as that were, it be time for the fun to come to an screeching halt. Screeching be the word, for it be the witching hour upon us. And with that, we all be a-knowing, if you've ever listened to the show before, that there be evils brought upon the world that can only be extricated by, well, letting her sing as promised. I introduce to ye the babushki.
You know, you'd think them folks at the funeral home would have a better sense of humor. I mean, what's the matter with Hawaiian shirts at funeral? It brings cheer. It's not like she knocked over the casket or anything. I mean, come on. Isn't it a celebration of life? Let's party. Anyway, I found a fantastic new song for our audience out there, so I sings now. I met him at the candy store. He turned around and smiled at me. You get the picture? Yeah, you'll see. That's when I fell for the leader of the pack. Mine folks was always putting him down. They said he came from the wrong side of town. They told me he was bad, but I knew he was sad. That's why I fell for the leader of the pack. One day my dad said, find someone new. I had to tell my Jimmy that we was true. He stood there and asked me why, but all I could do was cry. I'm sorry I hurt you, the leader of the pack. He sort of smiled and kissed me goodbye. The tears were beginning to show. As he drove away on that rainy night, I begged him not to go. But whether he heard, I'll never know. I felt so hopeless. What could I do? Remembering all the things we've been through. In school, they stops and stares. I can't hide my tears, but I don't care. I never forget him, the leader of the pack. Leader of the pack, and now he's gone. Leader of the pack, and now he's gone. Leader of the pack, and now he's gone. Leader of the pack, and now he's
Well,
gone.
I do believe we've been tortured well enough. Good night.
So just chill till the next episode.